Good morning to everybody. My name is Baba Puren. I am working as an English teacher in Sri Malusiddeshwara High School, Alvin. Today, I am going to teach the poem Upagupta. So, we are going to know about the author. Before we are going to start this poem, we are going to know about the author or poet. This poem was written by Rabindranath Tagore. Look at here. Look at this picture. I will say, did you know which picture it belongs to or which picture this is? Look at this picture, students. Which is this photo? Yes, this is Mr. Rabindranath Tagore. So Rabindranath Tagore, he was a modern poet of India. He wrote so many novels and also he was a dramatist, novelist. So he was also a poet, Indian poet. So he wrote this poem, this Upagupta. In this poem, the poet, he want to describe about the beauty of a dancing girl. And also, here the poet described about the disciple of the Buddha, the Upagupta. There is a conversation between the beautiful lady, dancer lady, and also the Upagupta. He was the disciple of Buddha. So when the Upagupta or the disciple of Buddha, when he entered the city of Mathura, then he met the dancing girl in the night. When Upagupta, he was sleeping on the dusty wall of the Mathura, in the midnight, the dancing girl, she was came near the Upagupta and she touched the chest of that disciple of Buddha, the Upagupta. Like this, there is a conversation, there is an interaction between the beauty of a dancing girl and also the sage Upagupta or the disciple of Upagupta. So here in this poem, the main theme of this poem is how the luxurious life one side and also how the sage Upagupta's life was. How the lady, how the beautiful girl, dancing girl was, and what is the life of this Upagupta or the disciple of Buddha. There is a comparison between this luxurious life and also simple life, like a sage or disciple of Buddha. Let us, we are going to recite this poem, the Upagupta, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, lay asleep on the dust by the city wall Mathura. Lamps were all out, doors were all shut, and stars were all hidden by the murky sky of August. Whose feet were those tinkling with anklets, touching his breast of a sudden? He woke up, stride, and the light from a woman's lamp struck his forgetting eyes. It was the dancing girl, stained with jewels, wearing a pale blue medal draped with the wine of her youth. She lowered her lamp and saw the young face, astonishingly beautiful. Forgive me, young ascetic, said the woman. Gradually come to my house. The dusty earth is not fit bed for you. The young ascetic answered, woman, go on your way. When the time is right, I will come to you Suddenly the black knight showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. The stone ground from the corner of the sky, and the woman trembled in fear of some unknown danger. A year has not yet passed. It was evening of a day in April in spring season. The branches of the wayside trees were full of blossom. Gay notes of the flute come floating in the warm spring air from afar. Upagupta passed through the city gates and stood at the base of the rampart. Was that a woman laying at his feet in the shadow of mango grove? Struck with the dark pestilence, her body spotted with the source of smallpox. She was hurriedly driven away from the town, yet avoid her poisonous condition. The ascetic sat by her side, took her head on the knees, and moistened her lips with water, and smeared her body with sandal balm. Who are you, merciful one? Asked the woman. The time at last has come to visit you, and I am here, replied the young ascetic. This is the poem. So here, the dancing girl, the beautiful dancing girl, in the beginning she was very beautiful. It means she was met the Upagupta at first. She called him to his house, her house, to as a guest. Let us see the first paragraph of this poem. Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, lay asleep on the dusty by the city wall Mathura. Lamps were all out, doors were all shut, and stars were all hidden by the murky sky of August. Here in this first stanza of this poem, the poet he described about the Upagupta. Here, who was Upagupta? Upagupta was a disciple of Buddha. Upagupta, he was a disciple of Buddha. You know the meaning of this disciple, follower of a religious leader. Who was the follower of those who were follower of the religious leader? They are called as a disciple. So like that, here Upagupta, he was a follower of this Buddha. He was a follower of Buddha. He was lay asleep on the city wall Mathura. In the night, Upagupta, he was sleeping on the dusty road, the road. In the dusty road, he was sleeping in the Mathura dusty road, the city of Mathura. Lamps were all out. In the night, all the city was full of the city's lamps were all out. It means, all out means off. Doors were all shut. All the houses doors are shut, closed, and stars were all hidden by the musky sky of our west. In the sky, the stars were just they were twinkling, it was hidden in the clouds. This is the described about the starting how that Upagupta, he was entering the Mathura city and where he was sleeping, and who was Upagupta. Let us know who feet, the second stanza, whose feet were those thinking with anklets, touching his breast of a sudden, he woke up scared, and the light from a woman's lamp struck his forgiving eyes. When Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha, when he was sleeping on the dusty road of Mathura in the night, a beautiful dancing girl. She was very beautiful. She was wearing so many jewels, shining jewels. She was very beautiful. She was a dancing girl. And when she was come out the road, when she was met the, so in the night, that dancing girl, she met the disciple of Buddha or the Upagupta in the midnight. She was touched with the chest of the Upagupta. Then suddenly Upagupta was opened his eyes and he stared at the dancing girl. Stare means that he is stayed, means surprised. Very surprisingly, the Upagupta or the disciple of Buddha, he was very surprisingly, he was looking at the beautiful girl, dancing girl, whose feet were those twinkling with anklets, touching his breast of a sudden. Suddenly, the beautiful girl touched the breast, it means the chest of the Upagupta. He woke up straight and the light from a woman's lamp struck his forgiving eyes. When Upagupta he opened his eyes, he stared at the dancing girl and then the dancing girl, she was asking forgiveness, it means sorry, I am very sorry, forgiving eyes. She was looking in forgiving eyes when she was looking with her lamp. This is the explanation about the how the dancing girl met Upagupta in the night. It was the dancing girl. When Upagupta opened his eyes, he stared at the dancing girl. Then he saw that it was the dancing girl, stared with jewels. Stared with jewels. She was wearing so many jewels. And also, he wearing a pale blue metal, drank with the wine of her youth. She was a very beautiful girl. She was very young. So the poet wants to explain about the beauty of the dancing girl. So she lowered her lamp and saw the young face, ascetic, beautiful, the austerely beautiful. See that when she was looking that Upagupta, where he was laying on the road in Mathura, she was looking that anger, that disciple of Buddha or young Upagupta. That when the time is the young ascetic answered that young ascetic said to me, graciously come to my house. The dusty earth, it is not bed for you. When the dancing girl saw that Upagupta where he was laying on the dusty road, Mathura, she told that Upagupta, it is not a suitable place for you. This is not a suitable place for sleeping here. You come to my house. I want to treat you. I want to treat you as a guest. Don't misunderstanding me. You please come to my house. I want to treat you or I want to treat as a guest. This is not a suitable place for you for the sake of sleeping here. She is told, young ascetic, said the woman, though she lowered her lamp and saw the young face, extremely beautiful. Forgive me. Forgive means sorry. She was asking sorry. Forgive me. Young ascetic, said the woman, graciously come to my house. Please come to my house. Don't sleep here in the dust. The dusty earth. It is not a fit bed for you. This is not a fit place for you. Please come to my house. I want to treat you or I want to treat as a Yes. When the time is right, I will come to you. That the sage or the disciple of Buddha answered that girl. I will. The young ascetic answered, woman, that is, go on your ways. Go on your ways. Yes, he was answered, go on your ways. Go on your ways. That when the time is right, I will come to you. When the time is come, when the time is suitable, then I will come with you. When the time is right, I will come to you. Then suddenly the black light showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. Then the dancing girl, she was open her eyes, she was laughing. So then the dancing girl, she was requested that Upagupta should come to my house. I want to treat you as a guest. When the time is right, I will come to you. Suddenly, the black light showed its teeth in a flash of lightning. The storm down from the corner of the sky, and the woman trembled in fear of some unknown danger. So, in this poem, the poet Rabindranath Tagore, he want to describe about the beauty of the dancing girl and her luxurious life, and also he was compared, or he want to compare that comparison between that Upagupta, the simple life leading sage or the disciple of Buddha, and also there is a dancing luxurious life leading by the dancing girl. She was wearing beautiful jewels. She was leading a luxurious life. Whatever Upagupta, he was leading a simple life. So at last, how the Upagupta, he was met the dancing girl at the end of the story or at the end of the poem. The dancing girl, she was suffering from some disease. The people, they have to in the city, the people, they were know that this is the dangerous disease for her. So here in this poem, that poet, he wants to describe about the beauty of the dancing girl, and also about the importance of the disciple of Buddha, the Upagupta. Look at these new words here. Gay. Gay means happy. Disciple means follower of a religious leader. Stay. Surprise. Stay. Shining like a stars. So totally, the main theme of this poem is how that beautiful dancer, the dancing girl, lead her life as a luxuriously, and also there is a comparison between this Upagupta, the disciple of Buddha. So there is a simple life and also luxurious life. At last, how the dancing girl, she was suffering from a disease. Then the Upagupta, how he was met her and gave a treatment or gave a suggestion for her life. This is the story about this Upagupta. So let us take the questions. Take down. What did Upagupta wake up stay? What did Upagupta wake up stay? Second one is, who was Upagupta? You know that Upagupta was a disciple of Buddha. Who was the poet of this poem? So, or who was the author of this poem? Or who was the writer of this poem? So, you know that Rabindranath Tagore was the author of this poem or the writer of this poem. Do you know that? So, you know that poem, in the poem Upagupta, this is a very important thing. You are going to learn about the luxurious life and the simple life. How you are going to lead this life as satisfied at the end of your life. So this is the poem we are going to learn in this period. We are going to stop now. Let's continue in the next period. Thank you.